we are running.
We're killing each other by creating startlingly realistic images of violence and killing. Look at some of the movies that we're watching, and we call this entertainment. Or worse yet, we call it games. We try to solve violence with violence, solve anger with anger, murder with murder. We are a self-destructive species. Whether we're willing to acknowledge it or not, humanity is a self-destructive species. That is, we are killing ourselves and killing each other, and we can't find a way to stop it. We don't seem, as I was told in conversations with God, we can't even find a way to stop from killing each other and from killing ourselves. Much less, the smaller goals. Can we just get along? Can we find a little happiness and peace and joy in our life? But forget about those goals. We can't even stop killing each other. And we're doing it in 1,000 ways all the time. We're poisoning ourselves and each other by the way we treat the environment. And we can't even admit it. Half of us can't even, oh, Neil, don't start with the environment stuff. But we're poisoning our rivers and our streams and the air and the ground, and we can't, as a species, even admit it, much less stop it. We're sentencing thousands to death by the way we make modern medicine and modern medical miracles available only to the well-to-do. Millions of people can't even have access to the medicines or to the procedures that extend life on this planet. We're killing ourselves by the way we feed ourselves. Watch what you're putting into your own body. You're killing yourself, and we don't seem actually to care. It's like, oh, Neil, don't start with that now. But we're killing ourselves. We're cutting our lives short, for sure, by the way we're feeding ourselves, or not feeding some of us, by the way we're not feeding some of us. I don't know whether you're aware of it or not, but statistics from the United Nations and other agencies like that tell us that 656 children die on this planet every hour from starvation. Yeah, you heard that right. I didn't say every week or every day, every hour. 656 children die of starvation because of the way we're not feeding ourselves. We can't even get food to them. We're killing ourselves by the way we sell certain substances, like tobacco or street drugs. And we sell that stuff knowing that it is killing us to buy it and use it. We're a self-destructive species. Only a very young species, immature, would do something that they know in advance is not good for them. We're killing ourselves by the way we use assault weapons, assault rifles, easily obtainable by children, 18 years old. I mean, you can't get certain prescriptions at that age. But you can buy an assault rifle. You don't have to register it. You don't have to let anybody know you got it. You can buy as many as you want. You can have 10 of them if you want, like some people do. So you can get in there and kill as many people as fast as possible. And we do that in this world. We're killing each other by creating startlingly realistic images of violence and killing, and putting them on huge screens in movie theaters and on television screens as well, and calling it entertainment. We've created the most incredible images of it so we can continue to look at the horror and the devastation of violence and killing in front of us on a huge screen, sometimes in 3D. And we call it entertainment, or worse yet, we call it games. And we put our children at the ages 6, 7, 8, and 9 in front of. Are you guys really playing? Oh, Neil, it's just a game. It's just a game until I get an actual rifle in my hand and go to high school just a few years later. And we wonder, where did they get such an idea? But we put them in front of this, they become our babysitters. We're killing each other in the most unusual way. We actually kill people deliberately with malice aforethought, total awareness, by the authority of the state. That is, the government kills people in order to teach people that killing people is not okay. And we fail to see the contradiction. We call it the death penalty. I'll teach you not to kill people. I'll kill you deliberately. Totally ignoring Einstein's brilliant insight that you cannot solve any problem using the identical energy that created it. No, but we try to solve violence with violence, solve anger with anger, end murder with murder. We kill people in the name of God. We use God as our justification for killing other people. We can call it by lots of names, but we kill people in the name of God, and we've been doing it for centuries on this planet. That's the species of which we are members. But we're certainly all witnessing it, and it's getting to the point where we wake up in the morning almost nervous to turn on the internet or read the paper. We don't want to turn the news on. Like, what's happening? What's going on? How can it get any worse? And what can be done, if anything, to make it better? And that becomes the question of the day. So let's look at how we can participate if we choose to make it better. Because, guys, ladies and gentlemen, truly, honestly, and all joking aside, it's now or never time. It happens in the next 20 or 30 years, and that's a long stretch, or it's not going to happen at all. So this is about the future of yourself, if you're a younger person, certainly of your children, absolutely of your children's children. That's what we're talking about here. And if any of that matters to you, then you'll want to listen carefully. So let's take a look at those ways that you can involve yourself in the process of evolution. And let's begin by remembering what I said at the outset. It has to do with you and you and you and you. What have I done, speaking about myself, and you get to ask yourself the same question. What have I done today to move forward my own evolutionary journey, my own evolutionary process? I've observed that people fall into a number of different categories. There are those who don't know, and they don't know that they don't know. They are innocent, like children. Nurture them. There are those who don't know, but they are willing to know. They are students. Teach them. Then there are those who don't know, but they think that they know. They are dangerous. Avoid them. Then there are those who know, but who don't know that they know. They are illusory, living in the dilemma of their own illusions. They're asleep. Wake them. Then there are those who know and who know that they know. These are the cognoscenti, those who know. Don't follow them blindly, but listen very carefully to what they have to say, because they may just remind you and others as well who have temporarily forgotten that they know.
last thing.